everybody, and as promised, this is mine and Cobweb's guide to beginner's guide to shamanic drumming. Honestly, every time I make a drumming video, this happens. So he knows he's got his fans out there. He just wants to say hello to you all. The last video I made, if you haven't seen it yet, was about how to select, how to choose your own shamanic drum, and about the different kinds of shamanic drums that are out there, and about painting them or not painting them. And if you haven't seen that, please do go and check that out. That's quite a nice video, isn't it, Cobweb? Yes, it is a nice video. Believe me, when I start drumming, this is not going to happen. He's going to be off very, very quickly. So the reason I made this video is because lots of people come up to me and said, love the drums, really love looking at them, they're great, love the sound of drumming, oh, but I can't drum and I don't know how to do it. And as I said last video, my theory is if you have a heartbeat, check, door, yeah, check, then you can drum. Shamanic drumming is something for absolutely everyone, and it has been for time immemorial, you know, it always has been. The sound of the drum the whole thing is very, very simple, and it's the simplest things are the most powerful, and it's to connect us with everything. You know, the sound of a drum really does bring together our minds and our thoughts and our heart and our soul, which can be all shooting off all over the place at times, and with the sound of the drum it brings it all together into a calm, connected space. You know, everything is vibration, we're all vibration, and the drum is a way of honouring the vibration of us, and it's a real sound that can bring healing, it can bring solace if we're feeling sad, and it can also make us want to get up and dance, it can make us feel very ecstatic and powerful. Some drumming sends us off on journeys, some drumming sends us to sleep in a very calm way. But one thing for sure is we can all drum, and not to be shy about it. It's not a competition, it's really, really not to be shy. So good advice is to join a drumming circle near you and experience drumming, learn the different beats, different techniques, and drumming with others. And that's a really powerful, obviously it's lovely to drum on our own, but I think the drum is such a social thing. It's great to connect with other people and to add our voice to the herd, as it were. Now, in the last video I said I was going to play these drums. I've actually sold the wolf one. Wolf one's gone in between the time of the last drum video and this one. So this drum is, oh, I do love this one though. I love the painting so very much. But it is, even though I love it, it is still available. I know that I was promising you, this is where Cobweb goes, get me away from here, she started drumming. But I wanted to show you the voice of this drum, this 16-inch stag drum. So let's do this first. I'm showing you while I do this a very simple accented 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can accent different bits when you could go, you know, all of them the same. There's all the sound of this drum. I'm going to explain a bit more about drumming because I just wanted to show you. I know I promised it last video and I didn't do it, so this one. The only one left we've got at the moment that's for sale. So if you're drawn to this staggy, like I am, let me know. Anyway, so there's a little bit of going in there, but I want to go a bit further. So we have the drum, which brings together this sense of oneness, of connectedness, and gosh, I think we need that quite a lot, especially in this day and age, a sense of calm, oneness, connectedness. I'm going to drum with my Remo for a bit, and I'll drum with my other drum as well. So what a nice thing to do is, I think if you've just started, is to connect with your drum. Great thing to do first. I haven't got any sage with me right now. Failed. But to have a sage stick, a smudge stick, and to smudge the drum. So you get the sage stick and you smudge the drum, and you smudge yourself. And you can use other incense too. Sage is just a really good cleansing, clearing. Use mugwort. You can use whatever you like, really. And this clears anything from this drum. anything it's been picking up on the way, any emotion, anything else that you've been drumming with in the past, this clears it. So you sage and you clear your own energy, and it's a very sacred thing to do. So that's a really nice way to start. And even if it's a Remo drum, so it's not a skin drum, the great way to start is just to rub your hands over the skin of the drum. And do that for a few seconds. As I said before, it kind of oils the drum, and it also connects you to it. And it makes you let the drum know you're ready to play it and to start that connection. Another thing to do is to hold it to your heart, especially if you're a bit nervous about drumming, it was your first time, you're a bit shy, hold it to your heart, close your eyes and just breathe it in. So breathe in and link your breath and your heartbeat, and just feel yourself breathing in and sending that love, connectedness energy from your heart out, so going in a cycle. Just hold it there for a bit with your eyes shut and really connect with the spirit of the drum. You can do that for as long as you like. You know, if you've got a skin drum as well, there's this one I'm going to paint behind me, and you just hold it here and you can just connect with the spirits that have gone together to make this drum, the spirit of the animal and of the wood. And it can be very powerful just to do that for a little while. So the cosmology of the drum, you know, this is the earth, this is the whole, the cosmos, and this is the feminine, and you have the beta, the stick, which is the masculine, for obvious reasons. So you have these two connections, and working with the feminine and the masculine, and honouring the whole of the drum, honouring everything within the earth, the cosmos, your life, a cycle that's going on. And a lovely beat to start with is just a one beat, because it's one. It's the connectedness. So who's this sounding high today? It's a calling of everyone together. It's a one. It's honouring everything. So yeah, it's not hard, is it? You can sit there with your drum and just hold it, connect, and then call in. And you can have that as a calling in kind of ritual. You do that, you can call the people together, or you can call your guides in, or whatever you feel like. I'm going to play the Remo as well. It's interesting that it's just listening to how they change in tone every day. So or slower than that. So that's just a one beat, just calling in everything together, honouring everything. A nice beat to do also is the heartbeat. So I think it's nice to imagine you have 3 beats here, and the third beat is silent. I think the empty space when you're drumming is as important as the space when you are drumming. So as the actual beats, the space, the silence, the creative space in between. So in your head, imagine there's 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but the third is silent. That's the heartbeat, to go kind of matches your own heartbeat, gugunk, your own got all that dirty dancing, whatever, gugunk, feel it in your heart. Yeah, feel the heartbeat, 1, 2, and the empty third, which is that moment, the out. And also with that, you're honouring duality, you're honouring the goddess and the god, masculine and feminine, the two, sky, earth, however you want to see it. And the emptiness is a creative space in between. So, you know, it's really nice. It's a calming kind of rhythm. So you've got those, what you're almost like opening a circle, creating a space, bringing people together, calming them. The drum beats can be very relaxing and calming and make us feel like we're home and that we can just curl up and feel connected to our ancestors. Or they could be really fast. So when you're journeying, when you're shamanic journeying, you'll drum very fast, or you'll have it's up to I think 160 to 180 beats a minute, so it's about 3 beats a second. And I'll do that for a second. Obviously you probably won't do that much for yourself, you probably have somebody else drum for you, or you're doing it in a group together with other people. And shamanic journeying is something I'm going to cover in another video if you would like. But on a shamanic journey, the beat would be more like imagine just hearing it for a few seconds, obviously after a long period of time, as in a long period of time, as in a minute or a few seconds yourself, you can feel you'll go off on that journey, because while you're being very still, listening to the drum beat, that sound will shift your brain waves, shift your brain pattern, and allow a journey to take place. So there's lots of different ways to drum. I find this kind of, the 4 beat's a very nice community drum, bringing people together. So when you're with a group of people and you start drumming together, since it's quite easy, 4s are quite simple beat to have for everybody. So just join together with your friends and use the 4 group of the 4 elements. You could have earth, air, fire, water. You know, however you see 4 for you: stability, strength, honouring, above, below, within, without. However you see 4 for you. It's a very it's a very homely feel. So you can see that it really is very, very simple to play, and to have something really beautiful that's very, very simple as well. So you don't have to go on, you know, you can do a lot more complicated things, of course you can, but the basis is simple, and keeping it simple is the way to bring together all those parts of yourself which are flying around and dealing with so many different things into one stillness, one connectedness, and one space where you can connect with the earth and with all around you in a very healthy, healing way. So that was very basic and very simple, but if you have a drum, go get it up, and you've been afraid to play it, just hold it for a little while. This is a being with a vibration in its own voice that you can connect with and connect to. As I said before, whether it's a synthetic drum or a skin drum, and it's something you can play. And just lose yourself in as you're playing, and connect with your own heartbeat and the heartbeat of the drum. So if you're just new to this, you'll be like, oh gosh, that's really easy actually. Just use those few beats, the 1 beat, the heartbeat, and then using the 4 beat, just kind of the fire beat, the beat of the fire, bringing that fire. So imagine when you're playing the 4, you're really bringing the fire to life within. This is my fire beat, that's how I see it anyway. Lighting the fire within and without. To grow within yourself, and then maybe the beat gets faster and you go into a journey beat, or maybe you stay at that pace for a while and just go into a trance playing that fire beat as your own personal fire burns inside. So they're really simple, but it's all you need to know really to get started, and you know, not to be shy, and not the only times we go out of beat or go out of rhythm, and like it matters that we go out of beat, we all do it, then we stop and we come back in, is when we start thinking and worrying too much that we're doing it wrong or something like that. And there's no wrong, there is no wrong. You're doing what's right for you at this time, and it's, you know, go out if you can, join a circle near you and practice at home. If you want to maybe if you want to practice journeying, we'll talk about journeying at the time, but you can actually get CDs of drum playing as well, which can be quite nice if you haven't got someone to play for you. So I hope that was useful. I know it's really simple, but I just feel like people were thinking it was really complicated and they couldn't drum, and it is really, really simple, and it's really beautiful and powerful and absolutely to the core healing. So I hope you enjoy learning about your drum and trying those simple beats. If you're interested in any of my painted drums, there's 2 here. Look at the video, I've got some more painted drums. So these 2 painted drums, this is my one. This one is one's for sale. And I also accept commissions. I've got lots of drum commissions on. Do look at my art website, lauradaligan-art.com. On the Spirit of the Drum page, there is loads of information about well, there's loads of drums I've painted, and on the links below the Spirit of the Drum page, there are loads of links to drum makers and to other people with drums, and really just a general community feel. So do go over and have a little look, and I look forward to hearing from you. Do, if you found this useful, do like, message me, subscribe, share with your friends. It's really, really useful, and thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in drumming videos, I can make more in the future. I can make more about shamanic journeying. I can actually make drum meditation videos for you if you'd like as well. And I hope that was useful for you. And for myself and Cobweb, see you later. Bye.